The Sulu adventures never end. Holy smokes. I think he's gonna do it, guys. Pray for us.
Let's rewind. We left Yellowstone and entered the Grand Tetons, which is literally sharing a border with the Yellowstone gates, so you can actually hit both these national parks pretty easily. We were driving in the late afternoon and decided to head to Jackson Hole because we were so close and heard a lot of great things about this small town. And it was around 7 p.m. when we started our journey to find a campsite for the night. We had heard about some public land nearby, and so we headed there first. And that's where this video will be picking up from. Enjoy!
Welcome to the Tetons.
Welcome to the Grand Tetons.
I don't know.
I'm sorry if we're butchering it and if this is really making us seem like foreign tourists, because we are.
We already had a few comments of like, where are you from? Because you have an accent. And I said, oh, excuse me. Me?
Yeah, I guess. Well,
what are you talking about?
You know, you'd think I'm getting used to these dirt roads that Luke decides to try and find us a spot to sleep at night. But this has got to be the worst one so far.
This is the worst one so far, but the one with the best views.
Yeah, so we're in the Grand Tetons, and there's this, public land spot, and it is beautiful. Like, once we get out into the clearing here, you can see the mountain range. Oh my gosh. But I just, I don't know how we're... I don't know if this video does it justice, but we are, in the ruts, up and down. Oh my gosh, look at the view, though.
Unreal.
So that would be nice if we could sleep here tonight.
I hope the sign is wrong, but we'll find out.
Yeah, there was a sign that said, this campground is full, because even though it's public land, they have designated campsites, and you're not supposed to, just camp anywhere, whereas, last night, we were allowed to just camp anywhere, technically. Oh, okay. Well, I hope we have good news to share soon. But as of right now, things are looking pretty full. And I think we're almost coming to the end of the campground.
Let's get to Luke and Susanna in the future!
So we've come to Giant Puddle. And these guys want Luke to test out how deep it is. Luke's got a giant stick to see. We're in the truck, and they're in a Santa Fe. And two other cars turned around and said there's no way that they're going to make it. Kind of think my crazy husband might do this. And these guys said they want to watch him do it. The Sulu adventures never end. Holy smokes. I think he's gonna do it, guys. Pray for us. Luke's doing it. He's feeling good. The concentration face is on. Oh my god. I don't like it. I do not like this. Woo! Good luck, guys! You gonna give it a go? Okay.
Wait, that was deep. Go do it. I don't know. I might get stuck.
Luke says it was really deep. He's telling them not to do it. The guys want to do it. What do we do? Oh, great. Now Luke's offering to tow them out if they get stuck. Luna's like, I just want to eat dinner. All right.
They're gonna try it.
Luke is doing the friendly Canadian thing, and he's gonna wait to tow them if needed, because he's a nice guy. But we made it through. Woo woo! Wow. Okay, I need to jump out and watch them do this because this is nuts. Is this the mentality that boys will be boys, men will be men? The whole just send it mentality. I kind of think it is. I'm just here for the ride, and I'm glad I'm on the other side of it, but we might be towing out.
We had a little more
that vehicle in the end.
Okay, keep looking on the right. Don't go over there.
Oh gosh. Okay. They learned, or, you know, the sense got knocked into them when they realized there was no tow hook on the front of their vehicle, so we wouldn't be able to save them if we needed to. So that's the end of that adventure. Let's hope that we can get our way out of here next, because I still don't know what lays ahead of us. We just rolled down this road that is like the last road before going back to the main highway. And Luke, as you can tell, is very happy because we found one empty campsite.
We'll be sending it.
Oh,
Paid off.
going through that
Doesn't always.
big old puddle worked out. There's a designated spot here that we are allowed to, and there's no other cars, nothing. Oh, wow. We don't have, like, those beautiful views of the Tetons, but you know what? We have a place to sleep, and I can cook, and it's pretty flat. So we're doing it. Let's get set up.
The funniest thing happened next. You know how we left the Utah boys and their Santa Fe on the other side of the pond? Well, 15 minutes later, this happened.
The guys from Utah made it through. We just invited them to this one campsite because there is no other ones. I can't believe they made it. Oh,
That's hilarious.
I'm very happy for them.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have some new friends tonight.
I'm sorry, I totally dropped the ball on filming for the rest of that night. We got all set up, had our dinner, chatted with the Utah guys for a bit, and honestly just went to bed. It was pretty chill. We were all very happy just to have a place to sleep. Good morning. We are packing up. We are going to head back through Yellowstone and make our journey back towards Alberta. It's going to be a long day of driving, so won't be too much excitement, but hopefully some more good views and a couple of good pit stops. Goodbye to our Utah friends. Good luck on your travels. This is a foggy drive out.
I wish we could see the Tetons right now. To be able to.
Yeah. The Teton mountain range is supposed to be like right on our horizon. I'm really glad that our parents, like, hear about our adventures after the fact, or, like, you know, watch our vlogs after, because this is the road we're currently driving on.
There's been much worse. This is fine. This is gorgeous. There's mountains in the background. There's gorgeous fields beside us. Susanna just thinks there's serial killers out here.
I mean, this is very creepy.
It's very creaky.
The fog adds a certain ambiance, and it's dark, so...
Look at that.
Oh,
It's
the
so
brights.
nice.
Okay, I mean, it is nice, and you can probably see there's, like, mountains in the horizon.
Yeah.
We're really hoping that this campground has space for us. It's first come, first serve. But again, I just want to show this footage that this is the adventures that I like to blame Luke that he brings us on. However, I will say that I don't stop him, and I'm usually down for this.
You're not down for this? This is fine.
I'm
fine.
It's fine. This, for being a dirt road, is not nearly as bad as the other ones we were on the last few nights.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Good news, we found a campsite and we don't have to drive another 7 hours home. So we are going to set up shop, go to bed, and have another early morning. Thanks for joining us on a really boring and long day. Tomorrow is the last day of the road trip. Good morning. All right, I take back all the things about saying this place was creepy. It is absolutely beautiful. I am so glad that Luke took us down another dirt road to find this site. Here's a better look at our campsite that we had last night. So nice actual designated tent pad, not just on the side of a road. There's a picnic table, fire pit, nice sunny spot for Miss Luna. And yeah, really great treed forest views. I believe if I walk this way, we might be able to see over the bank, and there's a creek down there. Maybe that's why it's called Cut Bank Campground. That would just make too much sense. Okay, you can kind of barely see it. There is a little bit of water down there. It's not like a running stream or anything. But if we look up, boom, views. So we're going to whip up some breakfast before we have another long day of driving. And then we're going to be home tonight, sleeping in our own bed. I'm so excited. All right, let's get breakfast. All right, a hot breakfast. Yum. Some fresh fruit. And coffee. Luke was just saying how sometimes you just don't realize that you just need like a wholesome meal.
So drained. And you don't realize it. You're like, oh, I'm just like tired and whatever. Then as soon as you put like some warm hot food in your mouth, you're like, oh, this is what my body needed. Crazy.
Yeah, last night Luke and I were like, oh, our stomachs don't feel good. We probably ate way too many snacks in the road trip.
Yeah.
We did do, Luke said like a 9.5 hour drive yesterday.
Just driving.
Not
breaks, not stopping.
I didn't realize that. So I could see why we were just a little, going crazy in the car and needing a refresh, a slower morning. So that's what we're going to do. Enjoy our breakfast before we hit the road again. We're back on the motherland.
Canada.
Luke's more excited to be able to put his truck settings back to kilometers instead of miles.
Literally just did that.
Yeah. No issues at border crossing. Once again, little loon dog didn't even get questioned. There was no inspection. Nobody confiscating dog food, anything crazy that we had heard about. So maybe we're lucky, maybe...
I mean, this is a pretty small border crossing, and I think coming back into Canada, they're just like, oh, you're small fry, we're not worried about you.
So the last stop on our road trip to make it 6 national parks this trip...
6? Holy!
...is Waterton National Park back in Alberta to end off and just do a quick little drive-in, maybe stop and have lunch. We are killing it with the National Park Tour this time around. Let's just review here. Which ones did we go to? So starting out in Edmonton, we stopped in Banff National Park, where we stayed at Marble Canyon. Then we headed over to the Kootenays in BC, and we stayed at... We don't want to tell you guys, because that one was too good. One day maybe we'll disclose at a really awesome little campground there. And then we went straight south. We hit up Glacier National Park in Montana and kept on driving down to Yellowstone, which was a nice surprise, was not on the agenda, which then brought us into Wyoming. And since we went all the way there, we figured why not check out the Grand Tetons. So we did that too. And then back up north, we are stopping in Waterton National Park. So I think, if I counted correctly, that should be 6 of them, which is pretty sweet little road trip we just did.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that.
We appreciate you joining us for this series. We've had so much fun on this road trip. We're learning a lot. We're going to do way more modifications and fun stuff for the truck and the cap, so stay tuned for that. We'll get some videos out with our truck cap build shortly.
We'll put some NOS in this truck. That's a joke.
I only know what
Do you know what
NOS is.
NOS is?
I do. I only know that because of Fast and the Furious.
That's right.
And like Vin Diesel would like pull that thingy open and he'd flick the red thing.
That's what we're gonna do.
And then whoosh. Big Vin Diesel fan.
As I drive in eco mode.
It's true, he does. And like, he cares too much about Luna's comfort.
Sure do.
Okay, thanks. See you guys later.